More celebrities file bankruptcy than pretty much any other type of person. Today in this video, I'm going to go over celebrities who lost it all and claimed bankruptcy. Welcome back to Celeb Factor. Let's get into the video. Number 5, Michael Vick. Michael Vick has had a bumpy ride. The former Atlanta Falcons quarterback landed in jail on dogfighting charges in 2008 with $20 million in debt to various parties, including the Falcons, his former agent, and a Canadian financial institution that forced him to file for bankruptcy in 2008. His career and his reputation were flatlined. He served his time and then eventually slowly put himself back together again. According to reports, Vick paid back every dime that he owed in an effort to restore his relationships and his reputation. His new deal with Philadelphia is $100 million over 6 years with $35 million guaranteed if he gets injured. In 2011, Vick resigned with Nike, who dropped him when he was arrested. Numerous other endorsements have come through now that he is back on track. Well played. Number 4, Pamela Anderson. Arguably the most famous Playboy model of all time and a celebrity icon in her own right, Pamela Anderson has been in significant trouble with the IRS for tax evasion. She reportedly owned up to $1 million in unpaid taxes, causing her to go into debt and file for bankruptcy. That, and she had 2 messy divorces that cost a lot in legal fees. She has reportedly been in disputes with multiple contractors who built her home in California, but she claims the dispute did not put her in debt and that she is within her legal rights to take them to court. Anderson hasn't been in the spotlight for her career as an actress for many years, but she continues to get paid to make appearances at events and parties.
But what is the dark turn? I mean, what is it that you think is happening to teenage boys and other people, you know, anyone who's consuming it?
Number 3, MC Hammer. A man infamous for parachute pants and living large, MC Hammer blew his $30 million fortune quickly and without abandon, forcing him to file for bankruptcy. How did MC Hammer go bankrupt? Let's count the ways. He reportedly had a staff of up to 200 people who he paid in salary, enrolled with a 40-person entourage at all times that cost him $500,000 per month. He built a 40,000 square foot home for $30 million that included added touches like gold-plated gates, multiple swimming pools, a baseball diamond, tennis courts, recording studio, a 40-seat theater, and rare antiques. He purchased a number of million-dollar thoroughbred horses, helicopters, Lamborghinis, a private jet, and other transportation options to fill his 17-car garage. He wasn't just a big spender. Hammer was embroiled in multiple lawsuits related to copyright infringement charges. His most notable court battle was with Rick James, who claimed Hammer ripped off the bass riff from the icon song Super Freak for the notorious Can't Touch This song. Hammer lost in court and was forced to give over a significant portion of his royalties. Hammer filed for bankruptcy in 1996 with a debt of over $13 million, sold his estate, and became an adorned minister. How did MC Hammer go bankrupt? He made a laundry list of terrible financial decisions.
Just fly by. And so for me, it's like, wait. I thought I recorded that about 5 or 6 years ago. 30 years ago, it went by.
Number 2, Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger was a Bond girl and Batman's girlfriend before she was struggling to book roles and going bankrupt. In one bizarre, impulsive move, Basinger purchased a town called Braselton, Georgia for $20 million with a vision to turn it into a tourist attraction theme park. When she bought it, the town had over 500 residents who were less than pleased with her plans. Her vision was never realized, and Basinger was thrown into a number of financial difficulties shortly thereafter. In 1993, the producers of the film Boxing Helena sued Basinger when she withdrew from her contract to play the lead, costing her over $8 million in damages. That same year, the state of Georgia liquidated her holdings in Braselton for a substantial loss, forcing her into bankruptcy. Basinger has appeared in a number of films, recently in small roles, but the story of her buying an entire town on a whim is arguably her greatest act.
It's far larger than we ever thought it really was. Although we are making progress, a lot of progress.
Number 1, DMX. DMX is famous for a string of hits in the late 90s and the early 2000s, his raspy growl, East Coast aggression, and club bangers. He found great success in music and film and seemed to have it all. Unfortunately, once the money started to pour in, so did his misdemeanor charges, drug use, excessive partying, and violent ways. DMX has filed for bankruptcy 3 times in the span of 2 decades in the spotlight, most recently in 2016 with a reported $2 million owed to creditors and his New York home in the balance. The rapper has 15 children under the age of 10 with 9 different women. He owes over $300,000 in child support charges and $1.4 million in spousal support, not to mention over $1 million of debt to various financial institutions. In recent interviews, DMX claims he has $0 to his name and apparently does not own the rights to any of his music. His drug use and drug abuse have skyrocketed in recent years, leading to a reported overdose late last year. His drug use has been ongoing since he first broke out in the rap scene, but drugs have taken over his life and his finances as the years progressed.
He's like, yo, I got the fucking banger for you. And so they put on, I was like, oh, come on, damn. It's crazy.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.